Ladies and gentlemen, in true fashion, I'm going to reveal something that has not been revealed, just like I did years ago when I revealed this. So, and you can go back on my other channel, you'll see that what I had revealed in times past was that an invention was made of how they would store medical information using quantum invisible, note that, invisible dot die, quantum dot die methods, and it would be done through vaccination with vaccinations. And this would leave an invisible mark. Understand that, an invisible mark on the person who was vaccinated. So this was a depiction of the original years ago, many years ago. This was a depiction of the original method to do this. And I want to point this out. This is December the 18th of 2019. This is how far back. This is when I revealed it, at the very beginning of this thing that was occurring. That's why I have this screenshot, this particular screenshot, because that's how far back before this thing exploded, this thing that we have lived through had begun to even unfold and unravel. Notice it had not even occurred at this point. This global event had not even occurred at this point, but this is how far back I knew these things, and even further than that. So this was the thing that was invented. The important thing to note is the person that invented this, his name was Robert Langer. Robert Langer was the inventor of the mark. And the thing you must know about Robert Langer is he is the owner of the pharmaceutical giant. He is the founder and the owner, top shareholder of Moderna. Robert S. Langer. He is the owner of that. I point that out. I emphasize that. But what has not been revealed at this point, all these ones that grabbed my information and ran with it as if they had some kind of new knowledge that they gained on their own when it was knowledge that I first shared, what they didn't reveal is Moderna is not just a pharmaceutical giant. They actually are the ones that are producing these GMO seeds, these new food seeds that are being produced. And the important part behind that is these new food seeds are modified for a specific reason. And also, January of 2019, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration banned borax as a food additive. And you have to know what borax is. Borax is the byproduct of boron, the mineral, the substance called boron. Now you'll know why I put that in my community post. Reveal things that none of these so-called false prophets are revealing in these days. Nobody's revealing this. I'm the only one that's been shown this to give it. So the important thing to note is boron is an element, and it is the trace element that is naturally present in many foods. Understand that. And I'm sorry for the poor quality in the lighting, but this element, this naturally occurring element, boron, is required for plants' growth, pollination, and seed formation. Understand that. In Moderna, the company Moderna, that is owned by Robert Langer, is the one that is producing these new seeds that are killing the bees because the bees can't pollinate. If these plants produce no pollen, then the bees have nothing to eat. They basically lost their necessity. They've lost their place, so the bees are dying off because these new seeds produced by Moderna, the pharmaceutical giant, no longer contain the naturally occurring element boron because the FDA has banned it. And they were able to do so because of him. So understand this is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, not just with the medicines, but with the genetically modified food. They have removed boron. They have removed the boron that is naturally occurring in all plants, naturally present in many foods. It is naturally as a dietary supplement. Now, do you understand why there's so much more obesity? Obesity in the world, ladies and gentlemen? They're doing it. The powers that be are doing this. This is not the fault of many people why are battling obesity. The powers that be are doing it, ladies and gentlemen, alongside with the help of Robert Langer, who invented also the invisible mark in the vaccinations. He had patented this many years ago, and now it is even more sophisticated. Understand that. That's why they can use a cellular phone's Bluetooth frequency to scan a person's body, because that Bluetooth frequency can pick up that nanotechnology. It can pick up the nanotechnology in the vaccinations. It can scan it and pick it up. It was all written in this book, ladies and gentlemen. I foretold all these things before it ever came to pass. Understand that. That's what being a true prophet is, to be able to foretell events before they ever came to pass. And you can see that in China and many other countries. That's why it's a digital passport. You don't even need a piece of paper or anything. The way they check to see if you have been bitten by a snake is they turn that Bluetooth technology on with their app, and they scan your body, and you can see that. And I was the only one that knew. That's why you have these false prophets out here propagating the idea that, oh, this is coming in the future. It's already here, ladies and gentlemen. It's already here. The mark of the beast is already in your hand. Cell phones, Bluetooth technology, it's already happening. So when Tom Horn says this is coming in 2029, nope, it's already here. And we've seen it. We've personally witnessed it with our own eyes. They're already doing it in other countries. They use the cell phones to scan a person's body, and it picks up that nanotechnology from the snake bite. But not only that, they've taken that out of the foods. That naturally occurring element, one of many things, naturally present in many foods. They've gone to the extent of banning it. They make sure to take it out of the foods, the processed foods that you buy at the store, ladies and gentlemen. They have banned it. They have gone to that extent, and you have to understand why. They've taken away the naturally occurring, the naturally present elements in food, and they have replaced it with the elements they want to be in the food, because it's already happening, ladies and gentlemen. And I've written it in my books. I have written it in my books. Y'all be sure to share this. God bless.